Jim, relieved, blurted out to Bacchus, Senior. Thank goodness you are here. We were just attacked by a mysterious figure in armor who claimed to be... But Bacchus cut him off sharply, stepping closer with an intense glare. Answer my question, Jim stammered. What? You were planning to run, to abandon this mission. Am I right? Bacchus pressed, his tone cold. Jim quickly denied it, trying to sound confident. Of course not. We just got caught off guard before. But with a new plan and you here, we can win. But Bacchus just said flatly, It is fine, just tell me the truth. After a pause, Bacchus simply replied, I see, Bacchus explained. The potion you had earlier was a new type from the Saint Song Guild. It activates your life force for a second effect. Jim, awestruck, said, I do not get it, but it sounds amazing. Let us go catch that mysterious guy. He is probably from the traitor Goen's guild. Bacchus shook his head. Not necessary. A year ago, 3 adventurers loyal to Goen applied to search the swamp forest for him. The church, unsure of the case, allowed it. Our real mission is to gather enough life energy for the church, Bacchus continued. The mysterious person you met is probably one of those 3. Low-level nobodies, even after 2 years of training, they'd be B rank at best. Nothing to worry about. Classic villain underestimating the hero's move. The path ahead is dangerous. Stick with me, Bacchus ordered. Jim eagerly agreed. Yes, could not ask for better. Lena then asked, but what about the others? They got separated and might be attacked by the armor guy too. Jim reassured her. Do not worry, Lena. The magic communication's down, but we lured that guy away long enough for them to head back to the capital. Suddenly, the ground shook. Whoa, an earthquake, Jim shouted. But Bacchus calmly said, No, we've arrived. They stepped into a clearing where the life energy in the swamp forest was at its densest. Talk about a power spot. Before them lay a horde of high-rank monsters. Oh, it was about to get messy. Jim and Lena gasped. The swamp forest has a place like this? They are all high-rank monsters. They watched as a giant bull was hunted and devoured by a crocodile underwater. Brutal. Bacchus explained. No, they are above high-rank elite monsters. The ecosystem here is resetting. 2 years ago, the human traitor Goen came here seeking demonic power to destroy the world. To stop him, the lord of the swamp forest, the 9-headed dragon king Kotorayala, allied with the church and 7 holy knights, swearing to destroy Goen here. Though Goen was eliminated, Kotorayala fell too, and the church lost 2 holy knights. As the saying goes, even low-rank monsters, if they absorb enough life force, can evolve and gain intelligence, competing for the title of Lord of the Swamp Forest. That is some serious power creep. Bacchus gestured to the clearing. This is probably where Goen and Kotorayala had their final battle. The leftover magic is so dense that it attracts the strongest monsters. She nodded. Oh, I see. He clapped his hands, snapping them out of it. Enough gawking. Time to work. That giant earthworm you fought? Down here. It is at the very bottom of the food chain. Bacchus explained casually. Jim's face dropped. If that thing is the lowest, how are we supposed to fight anything here? But before anyone could answer, the worm lunged straight at their group. Without flinching, Bacchus morphed his arm into a blade. No fear, if we fight to win. Your life force has been awakened. You are already stronger than before. With that buff, Jim's sword sliced through the monster like butter. It is like cutting mud. My attacks are way stronger. Lena felt the power surging. I am not even getting tired. That is insane. After finishing off the worm, Bacchus absorbed its soul. That is nothing. Humanity will become even more perfect. That is the church's ultimate goal. But high above, a massive dragonfly suddenly appeared, hovering right over the group. Talk about a bad omen. She gasped in terror. A dragonfly. The dragonfly extended its proboscis and unleashed a violent suction, pulling everything below upward. But Bacchus was faster. His arm exploded into dozens of fist-sized projectiles, punching the giant insect to shreds in a gruesome display of power. He retracted his arm with a calm nod. Even I have to take a monster like that seriously. But as long as I am here, you are safe. I will protect you. Lena leaned close to Jim and whispered, Jim, does Bacchus's arm seem weird to you? Jim stammered, probably some advanced transformation magic. Do not overthink it. But among those arms, some look disturbingly human. Lena just figured out what happened to the previous adventurers. Bacchus turned back with an apologetic grin. Sorry, I talk a lot once I warm up. Hope you do not mind an old man's rambling. Jim quickly replied, Not at all. You've taught us so much and saved us multiple times. This Saint Song Guild mission is under my supervision, It is tied to my S rank evaluation, so I am extra focused. Just cooperate and do not cause trouble. Even if you stand around and watch, I will get you back to the capital safely." But she trembled, clutching her broom. But she thinks we should go back. Even with our power up, elite monsters are way out of our league." Bacchus's eyes narrowed as he whipped around. "You want to run?